Hi, my name is Eric Schuda. I'm a product manager for Performance Mountain category at Specialized, and I'm here with the new 2014 S-Works Epic. Some of the main things that we wanted to focus on the Epic was addressing the multiple types of riders that are now using the Epic. Marathon type racing, endurance racing, and just a general fast XC bike for some long rides. And there's also our World Cup racers, and they're looking for something that is a little bit more aimed at the short explosive races. Some of the main goals on the bike were to improve what we call the power transfer of the bike, how the rear end mates to the front end. And you'll see that we're now using our concentric pivot. What this does is it ties the shock extension, the link, and the seat stay together. It's a very stiff junction. It allows us to gain stiffness and actually make the seat stay significantly lighter than the previous Epic. The next thing that we've done is we've switched to our shock block technology. This is a square interface between the shock body and the extension. Adds stiffness, also allows the shock to pivot down here on cartridge bearings, so the bike will be more supple to small bumps. And the last thing we did to improve stiffness is we did an entirely new chainstay design. This is a much larger chainstay, has more surface area. We've widened the seat tube. We've gone to a high direct mount front derailleur. This allows us to blow out the width of the seat tube and gain stiffness in the main pivot area of the bike. Once the bike gets up to speed, we want to maintain that speed. So we've gone through and retuned the brain suspension, both in the rear and the front. We've gone to a slightly lower threshold. The bike is much more sensitive in reacting to small bump forces. The bike holds speed much better and just plows straight through stuff, doesn't deflect or get offline at all. In developing the new Epic, one thing that we really wanted to address specifically was the rider's need to carry water and repair items and have storage on the bike. So number one, we put a second water bottle cage on the bike, and then we have created an entire integrated system called the SWAT kit. And what SWAT stands for is storage, water, air, and tools. And once again, this is meant to address the need for riders to carry more water on their bike and also put the repair items on their bike. And going to various events and talking to lots of riders and getting feedback from our racers, people are doing whatever they can to avoid using a hydration pack. So I've seen people taping inner tubes on their bike. It's very common to put it in the triangle here. I've seen second water bottle mounts on the handlebars, stuff duct taped on the top tube, the down tube, you name it, we've pretty much seen it. So we wanted to come up with a really clean, integrated solution for it. So first thing you notice looking at the bike is we have this box on there. This is a plastic box. It's really unique. It keys into a brand new Z-Cage 2. The box itself mounts to the frame, and inside the box is all your items to fix a flat. Next on the bike, we have a top tube mounted mini tool. So this is a custom, lightweight mini tool. It has pretty much all the bits you would need to take care of any kind of minor repair item on the Epic. And the last really cool feature of the SWAT kit is that we have a chain tool integrated into the steer tube of the bike. It's a very small, lightweight chain tool. It's driven by the mini tool, and we have spare chain links inside the chain tools. Looking at the rider's needs for the Epic, we found that there was a unique opportunity to push the boundaries on a World Cup race version for those guys that are World Cup racers or aspire to be World Cup racers and make a very lightweight, focused bike with aggressive geometry. This is the new S-Works Epic World Cup. This bike is built specifically towards a single ring drivetrain. This was a really fun project for us working on the bike. The biggest thing you'll notice when you look at this compared to the standard Epic is this massive chainstay. This is single ring specific. In doing that, we were able to blow out the size of it. We didn't have to worry about the clearance for two chain rings. And we've also changed the geometry on the bike at the same time. This chainstay is 10 millimeters shorter. Rear travel and front travel goes down to 95 millimeters. Head angle gets slightly steeper, and the bike gets a more aggressive brain tune, so it's going to be a little more snappy for accelerating out of the corners or sprinting off the start line. The S-Works World Cup bike should be coming in around 20 pounds out of the box for a size medium, and all these new Epics should be in your local dealer starting around August.